Hi my darlings, I'm Sophie Darling and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to episode 33 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Ed and Al are on the tail of May and unknowingly Scar, they don't know that she's with Scar, so they are trying to track her down. They are heading north, which is going to be cold. We know that Armstrong has family there, so we'll hopefully learn the connection, whether it's a mother, a cousin, a sister, an auntie, we don't know, but it is a woman, so it's going to be very interesting to kind of learn more because they get little envelope, which is like safe passage. And Kimberlee had like a weird little smirk on his face, so I think Kimberlee's kind of clicked where they may be going, even though he was thrown off the scent initially. It seems like maybe he also is going to be heading north. I don't like Kimberlee. I think he's an interesting character, but God, I want to punch him in his smug little face. Without further ado, though, we're going to get into episode 33.
問題はここからどちらに向かったかですが。
North.
スカーの目撃情報は
それが用として
変ですね。ここへ来るまでは派手に動き回っていたの。
Yeah, to throw you off. Almost like it's intentional, Kimberlee.
スカーか。今のところ目撃情報はありません。
South. Okay, so throwing them off again.
近所に住む老人が西へ向かう怪しい二人連れの男を目撃したとのことです。
Numerous different directions. But what might click in Kimberlee's head is nothing's going north.
これ何です？
ノースエリアに抜ける林道でしたが落石が絶えず、今通行そのものを禁じています。
He's gonna be like, that's exactly where they're gonna go. Imagine wearing all white to a forest. That's kind of silly.
この先数箇所、ここと同じように巨大な落石が道を塞いでいます。
You just push him over and he'd get covered in mud.
水の流れが変わっていますね。
そのようですが、それが何か？
Alchemy.
同様に山肌を破壊し落石で再び道を塞ぐこともまたし。
They're trying to hide their tracks, but he's uncovered it.
遠征の後。
兵を鍛え。
Fuck's sake. Nothing gets past Kimberlee. Oh, look at his little winter coat. Oh, nice and cozy, warm. We don't get a lot of snow in the UK, so it'd probably be the same. So, who likes snow? I don't like ice for that reason.
ほんとすごい雪だね。
ああ、リゼンブールじゃめったにお目にかかれない。そうだ、ハル。ちっちゃい時のリゼンブールの大雪、覚えてるか？
覚えてる。
Aww.
みんなで雪合戦した。
雪だるまも作ったな。
Made snowmen quite literally transmutation circles instead of actually building them. They're not normal kids, are they?
来ちまったな。
走ったら肩転ぶよ。
Ah, that's so cute.
一つ先の駅の操作場でスカーらしき男が目撃されました。
間違いないのか？
間違いありません。ブリックス行きの軍用列車に乗り込んだところを目撃したとのことです。
さて、ここからは私の仕
Oh,
事です。
Kimberlee.
あなたたちは邪魔をしないように。
You menace to society. I hope Scar gets his
眠って
revenge.
おけ。北の寒さの中では眠りたくても眠れんぞ。
He senses Kimberlee. God, the music! It's always so good. He recognizes what's gonna happen. Holy fuck! Oh, the tension. They've already gone? Or are they hiding?
お一人ですか？スカーはどこに？逃げられないと言ったでしょう。ドクター・マル。
It's not Marco. Marco's probably with May.
あなたが噂のイシュバール人ですか？
You're the reason his family died, Kimberlee. Oh, the recognition. Oh! Come on, Scar, get your revenge.
あんな化け物どもに付き合ってダメか。
He's like, I just want to
今のうち無理。
ゾルフ・ジェイ・キンブリー紅の錬金術師
go. Oh, he knows exactly who he is.
ええ、よく覚えていますよ。あなた、イシュバールの神田地区にいた。あの時あなたの周りにいたのはご家族。
Yes, Kimberly, you sick fuck.
メガネをかけた方がいましたっけね。左脇腹から大量の血を流し。
Oh,
大層な
why
苦
would
悶
you
の
say that? He's getting him riled up, so he's not thinking about what he's doing.
まずいですね。こちらは出所したばかりで体がなまっているのに、あちらは内乱の後も戦い続けてきた。体力的にはこちらが不利。
Ooh! Weren't expecting
左
that,
脇
were
腹だ
you?
ったが
God
神に祈るままやらん
damn!
残念ですね。
He's still got the
同
Philosopher's
じ
Stone.
シュバルジンを二度も仕留め損ねるとは。
Okay, he's alive. It's
こ
fine.
の私が逃げとはとてつもない屈辱ですよ。
He said this is the second time I've been unable to stop. So is he saying that he couldn't stop his brother because we know that his brother survived the blast and gave his arm the Scar to come back?
まずいですよ。止めるなって軍の命令が出てます。
いやーダメだ。脱線事故でも起こしたら
Fuck the military. We'll get sued. We can't afford it.
あんた何があった？
このまま走らせろ。北へ向かえ。
Oh, he's crazy. Well, we knew that anyway, but
そ
still.
うだ。死が迫ってくる。死を築く者は死に追われるのだ。
Imagine Kimberly like came back for 2 episodes and then dies. He's not gonna die. He's still got the Philosopher's Stone. He can essentially make himself a homunculi. He's too stubborn to die. That's the issue.
マルコさん
いや
Oh, he's in
治りかけの
pain.
皮膚に北国の風は応える。
ご
Oh.
めんなさいもう少し格好のいい顔に直せればよかったんですけど
いや私には分相応な顔が
Marco.
満足している。
Such a sweet man. He really is. I know what he did in Ishval is awful, but he really did try to make amends for all the harm he caused.
そろそろスカーが示した場所に近いはずだが。
I wonder if Armstrong's family is connected to the Border Protective Forces against Drachma. I'm probably butchering that name.
Fullmetal Alchemist.
Hey! Pretty. Olivier? Olivia. Is it meant to be Olivia? That's not how you spell Olivia. I'm sure we'll hear it, but pretty. Is it his sister? Because she looks quite young. Could be his sister. Oh my god, imagine she's like his older sister as well. And that's why he's like, oh god.
どうしたの兄弟は元気だった
Getting themselves in
あの
trouble
まま
again.
北へ行ったって
あらまあそれは死ぬわね
Did not sugarcoat that, did he? They're gonna die.
さすがブレイクズ。
おう君、それオートメール？
いいえ
ああそう。だったらいいんだ。
Wait, what do you mean by that? Oh,
この柵の向こうは軍の所有地だから道から外れたら死ぬよ。
はい。
what?
行くか。
うん
Ed has automail.
完全に道を見失ったよ
安心しろ。
泉師匠は修行時代
She did. And she fought a bear.
生還したらしいぞ。
嘘だ。こんな中で1ヶ月も生き延びられるわけがない。
It's Izumi.
熊も倒したって。
そんなの
Of course she survived. Is this Armstrong's relative? That's not a bear. Who is that? Oh damn, okay. What the fuck is going on? It's military, but like...
国軍の軍服じゃねえか。
貴様もオートメイルか。
The ordinary sword. Not compared to mine.
ここそ趣味悪いのつけてんじゃねえか。
戦闘用オートメイル M1913A クロコダイル。髪ちぎられたくなかったらおとなしく捕まれ。
You know, it's like how some people talk about like guns and stuff. That's kind of what this conversation feels like. What about the letter?
オートメールがうまく動かね
It's not prepared for the cold weather, right?
え。やろ。
Oh, his arm! Winry's gonna be so angry.
枕オートメイルもらった。
Why does he want it?
何かしたか。
雪山で死ぬ前にウィンリーに殺されるじゃねえか。
Yeah, Winry's gonna be pissed.
ノーマンのオートメイルでよく頑張った。だがここまでだ。
Is it freezing up because of the weather? Oh, damn. You have the letter of introduction that Armstrong gave you. Use your brain.
山岳警備兵。
おいおい、また銃突きつけられかよ。どうしたバッカニア隊。
ああ、お騒がせして申し訳ありません。アームストロング少将閣下。
There we go. What a queen.
オリビエ・ミラー・アームストロング。
Olivier, okay.
アームストロング少佐の姉ち
I
ゃん。
knew it would be his older sister. He's so pretty.
でかくない。セントラルのアームストロ
What
ング
if
少
she's
佐の
like
紹
a
介で
big softie when it comes to her brother as well? Like typical older sister fashion where she's like, my brother.
ボディチェックをしろ。怪しいものじゃないって。
She's gotta be sure.
有名人の名を語ることなど誰でもできる。
これは
They're gonna find the letter of
そ
introduction.
れはアレックス・ルイ・アームストロング少佐からの紹介状だ。読んでくれれば俺た
My
ちが怪しいものじゃないとわかる。
Cute.
確かにアレックスだ。
Oh,
読んでくれねえのかよ。紹介状など私には無意味だ。私以外の他人がつけた評価などいらん。私は私の目で人を判断する。
what if he wrote nice things to his sister? She's definitely very like cold and hard in comparison to Armstrong, who's just a big softie.
とっとと歩かんかグズども。頭の上のアンテナむしり取るぞ。
They are definitely opposite one another, aren't they?
先に言っておくが子供扱いはせん。
Good.
ここは天剣の地。ブリッ
They
ジ
don't want to be treated like kids.
弱肉強食の世界だ。
これがスカーの兄の研究所。
真の練炭術とアメストリスの錬金術を融合させたものですね。
希望の書となるか。
Hope, potentially, which is why he wanted Scar to hold on to it so dearly.
さあ。
I love that Xiaomei is like wrapped up in the coat to keep her nice and warm. But yeah, Armstrong and his sister couldn't be any more different. He's such a big, sweet lover boy, almost romantic in a sense, and his sister is just cold and merciless, which is kind of giving me older sister vibes, to be honest. But she seems really badass, especially the whole like, I don't need introductions. I will make the assessments myself, meaning she can decipher who has good intentions and who doesn't. But I think as well the fact that she's telling them, like, I'm not going to treat you like children. So you either survive or you don't. That's kind of on you. They don't want to be treated like kids. So I think it's going to be refreshing for them to finally be given sort of the respect. In relation to the automail, I'm wondering if it's because his is specifically designed for the cold weather in that they don't get a lot of snow, meaning Winry wouldn't have designed it for cold weather because she wouldn't expect him to go that far north, which is probably why her assistant is like, they're gonna die because their automail is not built for it. Whereas that guy who's like, my MR15 crocodile, I don't know the exact terminology that he used, but all stood out to me was the crocodile. But either way, it's like listing off this model as if it's like the latest edition, you must have it now. And it just reminds me of like people that are really big into like guns. They just start listing like the full names, and then similar to people that are really into cars as well, where they just start listing like the full thing. And I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying to me. I'm gonna be real honest. Like I don't get it, but it's like, my weapon's better than your weapon. Okay, cool, good for you. But his is probably designed to handle the harsh north because that's where they're stationed, that's where they are defending, because that big huge wall I imagine is maybe like dividing them from the country to the north whose name I mentioned earlier and now can't remember. They're kind of the border forces. Did one of Roy's men go north? I know they were all sent in different directions. I just can't remember if someone was sent north. I feel like maybe someone was sent, but I can't remember. But this whole combination of alchemy and alchemy that Scar's brother was doing is going to be really fascinating because, like, what is it that his brother uncovered? Because he wanted Scar to defend this with his life. He basically said, if anyone's going to survive, it's going to be you. And you need to like protect this research. So it is fundamental. And I wonder if it connects to what's on Reese's back, which is her dad's research and this whole idea of pursuing the truth. Because if you stop pursuing the truth as an alchemist, you're as good as dead, essentially. So we know that that tattoo is linked to her father somehow. My earring came out. Pop that back in for the last couple of minutes of this video, but yeah, it's going to be really fascinating to see how this all sort of comes together. And I don't think Kimberly's dead, but it would kind of be funny if he was only just released from prison back for like 3 episodes and then was like killed by Scar. It would kind of be hilarious. Ultimate karma, but I do like the realism in that Kimberly didn't just come out of jail and was able to hold his own. I mean, he did a fair shot, but he admitted his limitations, and that is because he hasn't been fighting like Scar has been fighting. So I do like that they kind of touched on that they didn't just make Kimberly like ridiculously OP and Scar was like, oh god, I don't know if I'm gonna win this fight. But Kimberly accepted his weaknesses because he has not been fighting as long as Scar has because he's been in prison. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna die. He's like talking about death and embracing death and it's his battlefield, but he also has a Philosopher's Stone. So if he really wanted, I think he could essentially I don't know if that's how it works because the father's the one that gives the Philosopher's Stone. He gave it to King and he also gave it to Ling. I hate that the names essentially rhyme, but you get what I'm saying. So maybe it's only like specific ones will make you a homunculus. So the Philosopher's Stone he has may not necessarily work, but who knows, it could potentially work. I just don't think he's going to die. I don't. I feel like there's going to be another run in between the two of them, especially with that like scream of Kimberly, because Scar is gunning for him. Scar knows who he is. Of course he does. And he's obviously done research and he's been biding his time waiting for the day that he gets to confront the man that slaughtered his entire family and was the reason for his brother dying because his brother sacrificed his arm to allow Scar to live, to replace Scar's that was missing. But I can't wait to see more of Armstrong's sister. I really hope we get an interaction between Armstrong and his sister. I feel like she maybe is more affectionate with Armstrong than she is with anyone else because, again, older sister vibes. But it would be interesting to see their dynamic together because Armstrong's not here, but they're so completely different personality-wise. And I love that they're doubting Azumi's tales of surviving the North and fighting bears. And I'm like, you've met her. Would you mess with her? No. I can't believe you think that she wouldn't absolutely kick ass and take names in this environment. She would thrive here. This is perfect for Azumi. So it's hilarious that they're like, nah, she couldn't survive here. Of course she could. She'd go mental if she knew that they were bad-mouthing her that way. But I can't wait to see how the next episode takes place. We'll maybe learn about the research, maybe just the bits that Marco has uncovered because he's got to decipher the book. So that probably takes time. We might see more of Ed and Al's interaction with Olivier Armstrong, and then whether Kimberly survives or not. I think Kimberly's 100% surviving. There's just too much that they can do with him narrative-wise that it'd be silly to kill him off this soon and this quickly as well. But I do love that Scar got some aspect of revenge, even if it's not the full revenge that he wanted. But until next episode, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment to help boost this video into the algorithm. And until next time, bye!